What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Comic Book Nerd, where we talk all things movie, major television news. I am your host, Grant Sullivan, and in today's video, we're going to break down the Blue Beetle trailer and talk about what to expect from Blue Beetle and how this sets up the future of the DC Universe. It is the first movie in the DCU with some Batman references in that trailer. We're going to get to all of that. But first, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to drop a like and subscribe so you guys don't miss out on any of the latest videos. Let's hop right into it with the Blue Beetle trailer breakdown. So, the trailer opens with Blue Beetle himself overlooking a dock on a house that we see. And that he and his sister are cleaning this house. It's their job to clean, obviously. In the comics, that's how it goes. They struggle to find money like that. His sister keeps getting on to him about not doing their job, in which they are there to clean the house. So there you go. That's the opening shot of the scene. After that, we see Jaime is struggling to find a job and support his family, which family is going to be a major point in this film, like it always is for Blue Beetle in the comics. I had to do some research on who these people are, but I know a little bit of background information now. His sister tells him, gives him a pep talk, that he will always find his way back no matter what's happening. Obviously, his family, again, is going to be a major point in this movie. The two villains, rather, we'll get to both of those in a second. The two villains are going to threaten his family. That's one of the reasons they're so close in this movie. We then see the trailer then cuts to a shot of a building that is called Korg Industries. This is where the Scarab comes from, and later in the trailer we'll talk about the design and suit design. This is where the Scarab comes from, and then we see some people chanting at Jaime, almost as if they're like cheering for him, and he kind of plays it off as cool or popular and says that they don't get out as much, which is just an inside joke between them as well. We then get a shot of an elevator sequence, and one of the people inside of that elevator is Jenny Korg, who is Jaime's love interest in this film. She is going to be Jaime's love interest in this movie. Again, she's his love interest in the comics, so obviously it's going to translate to the movie. Now, she's going to be the person who runs this place's daughter. We'll talk about who that person is in a second as well. She's going to be that person's daughter as well, so things are going to get spicy between those two as well. And that's Jaime's love interest is Jenny. So we then see Jaime return home to one of his family members. Obviously, his sister is getting mad at him for failing to get them jobs, and she states that basically all he went for was a burger, pretty much. And they open the thing, and what is inside it is a scarab. He tells them that he hasn't opened it, and then it's inside of a scarab. The scarab is inside of it. So there you go. There's that introduction. It's almost like the one in Moon Knight, almost, that Arthur Harrow had as well. Looks a lot similar to that as well, but we're not going to compare Marvel and DC. We'll stick with DC for today. It looks a lot like the Moon Knight one. I can't get over enough how the scarab immediately, when he opens it, it immediately powers on and attaches to him. Obviously, him being the host. The host, it kind of looks like a Venom. Again, another Marvel comparison, but it kind of looks like Venom is attaching to him in this scene as well. I'll put a scene of it, obviously, on the screen as well. It looks very much like you can compare it a lot to Venom when Venom attaches to Eddie Brock as well. It's a lot dirty. We then see the AI host, again, who's like Karen in Spider-Man and like Jarvis and Iron Man as well, say host acquired, and then the whole family starts to panic because it is going to attack them. It's going to say target acquired, and then we see Jaime and the suit take off into space, which leaves a giant hole in the floor, or in the ceiling rather, and he goes all the way up to space and then comes all the way back down, just showing how powerful this suit really is. We then get a shot of Jenny opening something, and then Jenny is also telling the family what the scarab is and what it does, pretty much. So Jenny is explaining to us what the scarab is, and it's basically just like Venom, pretty much. It is designed to protect the host and keep the host safe. Those are its two main goals. Sometimes it does what you want it to, and sometimes it doesn't. We then see a bus that get cut in half by Jaime as well. And we see a chain of some sort get lit up. It's like a bunch of buildings. I'll put it up on the screen as well. Lit up by the lightning of Blue Beetle. So maybe they're attacking some cybernetic part of Korg Industries. Who knows? We then get a shot of the Scarab, just the Scarab. Maybe this is one of the opening scenes as well in the movie. And a drone, in which it looks like it's going to attack Jaime's family as well. Obviously, we see a lot of this in later scenes of the trailer where the army is coming after them as well. We also get a shot of who we think to be the owner of Korg Industries and Jenny's mom. Again, we'll talk about who Jenny's mom is as well, and who's that rival of theirs in the second villain. There are two villains to this movie, so we'll get into that as well. Presumably, we see an army who is obviously coming after Jaime's house as well. We also get another shot of a villain who, if you zoom in, almost a lot of Marvel comparisons here. It almost looks like Kraven the Hunter from Sony's Spider-Man universe, but it is not. It is Conrad Carpex, who is a rival to Korg Industries and obviously going to be a factor here in Blue Beetle. I don't know much about the character, but regardless, there are going to be two villains of this film. Towards the end, we see some action shots as well, and his dad gives him another pep talk, almost just like his sister did as well, basically telling him that he's got to choose if he wants to be a superhero or not. We then see their family home get blown up, and the AI tells them that this is one of the ending scenes, but the AI says that she could create whatever he imagines, and it looks like they're gearing up to fight maybe that Kraven the Hunter almost figure. I get a laugh at that every time, but it could be Kraven the Hunter as well, or whatever. Same, you guys know the drill. It could be that second villain. They may go take care of him already and then come back to the protagonist of the film as well. The final scene of the trailer is the family opening some new tech, which presumably is almost like the Batcave as well. And we get a Batman reference actually in this movie. This is Jaime's dad, and Blue Beetle himself, or Jaime references Batman, and then Jaime's dad says that Batman is a fascist, which is just hilarious because obviously we don't know who Batman is. Again, this trailer plays over the song Just Wanna Rock as well. It's a very good montage. You guys should go watch this trailer for yourselves and then come back to this breakdown as well. Important to note, this is the first movie in James Gunn's DCU. So we don't know who Batman or Superman are, and we don't even know if they are going to... We don't even know the cast for these characters either. So how do they have Batman in their universe already if they don't know... If we don't know who's going to play Batman? They must already have somebody locked up, but who knows? The future of the DCU is going to be set with this film after The Flash. The Flash is going to reboot everything, and then Blue Beetle is going to take off from the DCU. And I can't wait to get into more DC Universe breakdowns. But let me know what you guys thought of this video in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Secret Invasion trailer breakdown tomorrow, and then Friday will be Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I'm going to get working on those as well. But let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments down below. But thank you all so much for watching this trailer breakdown. It's going to be a great film. I'm really expecting good things to come out of this film from the press and all of that. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.